go, right? So how fitting is that? And so when we think about the letting go breath, is actually rooted in a mindfulness and a somatic release, right? So on that exhale, you are actually activating the relaxation response. And what happens is that you're sending a signal to your nervous system that it is safe for me to release, it's safe for me to relax, okay? So on the inhale, you're inhaling deep into your belly. And then on the exhale, when you breathe out, you're exhaling forcefully and you're exhaling audibly. So meaning that we can hear that exhale. So as we move through that, you don't have to if you don't want. As long as you can see me, then that's really the most important thing. So we're gonna run through the letting go breath. So first we're gonna do the breath work technique. You on the video?
She on the video.
Hey girl, I can't see you, but hey. Right? Okay. So we're gonna do the letting go breath, and then we're gonna move into the corpse pose, which is also called Savasana in yoga. So what I want you to do is, I want to see her. Allow for your arms to fall down to your side with your palms facing up. I always like to imagine that with my palms facing up, that I'm not only surrendering, but I'm also receiving. I'm allowing myself to be vulnerable for the letting go and the receiving process. So we know that when we let go, and when we allow for shifts to happen internally and externally, we are actually making room for the things that we need to come into our life, okay? So we're gonna lean into that corpse pose. And again, you're just gonna allow yourself to. You ready? Okay. Now, how was that for you?
It was good. Even with the breathing, like working on that, let go, and everything. Like I'm trying to let go. It's like I'm pulling it at the same time. So I'm gonna let go. Working on that part.
Yeah.
Really let it go. My mind, my heart, it's like all racing at one time. It's like it's pulling, it's trying to let go. Like with the breathing, with the breathing it feels good, like, okay, I'm trying to release it. But then something that's trying to pull me back in at the same time. Does that make sense?
It does make sense. And sometimes, and so I'm gonna have Nick, he's gonna put you've seen this before, I think you have this, the reflection card, so he's gonna put this in the chat. And so for the purposes of time, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna invite you to move through the reflection and just really think about what came up for you in your mind as you were starting to settle down, right? What you were feeling in your body. You identified that you had some racing thoughts. And then what did you feel like you needed to do? What was the release part, right? Because we're always talking about that release. And so oftentimes when, it was a short meditation, it was a mini meditation, and you learned two different things, right? So you were refreshed on the letting go breath, you refresh on that technique, and then we went through the corpse pose, which is also called Savasana in yoga practices. And so you were able to release a lot within that short period of time, but your body probably needed more time to settle, more time to land or to rest in that relaxation response. But sometimes we're so used to being on the go, we're so used to being under chronic stress and having all of these experiences, and it's almost like that muscle memory is almost like our body, like we're fighting the relaxation. So I would invite you to practice these two techniques for as many times as you can between now and the next well check, and see what that pull is, right? What that resistance is. And again, you know, reminding yourself that it is safe for me to release. It's safe for me to let go, right? When we talk about those heartfelt invocations, you can even say to yourself, with all of my heart, I'm finally giving myself permission to let go. I'm finally giving myself permission to breathe, right? And just see what that offers you. How does that sound? Okay. Well, I'm so happy that you made it for the Wednesday well check.